Hello everybody and welcome back to Wytchwood, where you catch us having just beaten the snake. So I guess we'll return back out. And that leaves us the bear, the ox, the leech to collect for the goat. So I'm just gonna, I figure there's probably not a lot to do around here. There's some chests and stuff here actually, so let's grab them. I haven't had much of a look around these carnival grounds, I'm kind of aware, so just make sure I've kind of seen everything there is to see. There's another chest up here as well. With an egg, 3 gold coins and a shiny stone. Lovely. Well, that was definitely worth it. There's nothing in the snake's tent, is there? Oh, I'm not allowed back in. Oh, that's fine. Well, that is perfect. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, so we've got some things to do. I believe... Oh, I could talk to these two, actually. But I believe that I needed to go back to the swamp and get another one of those needles for those dudes. I might need to get some more frogs for that, but then there's lots of frogs in the swamp anyway. Because I needed a sewing kit so I could get down, because I got the pumpkin jack thing, the pumpkin bone, but then I needed a sewing kit to do that, to be able to capture them, and so then the sewing kit that I needed for the stuff to get into the bandit camp was then used up, so I need to go get another one. So yeah, that's what I need to do, but let's go talk to these guys first. Hello. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Oh, that's so cute. I'll grab some reeds. I love the little banjo. No, not banjo. It's not a banjo, is it? It's probably a lute, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it's a lute. Just pick things up as I go. We're going to try and sort of head more over towards the swamp. That will come and get me if I go too close. That's a dryad. So I only want to really go near them if I've got a cinder box. And if I happen to need... a dryad fruit. Hello, bird lady. So yeah, I'm going to head back to the swamp, I think. And, oh, yeah. Do I have the things I need? Let's have a look. So, the bear. We're still needing to craft a metamorphosis elixir. The ox, we need to get into the bandit camp. And the leech, we need to collect the drake fang from the swamp. Now then. And also craft a necromantic charm. Let's have a look and see if we can do that. The necromantic charm, can we? So we got the pumpkin bone. I thought we did anyway. Yeah, we got one. I just haven't put it. Maybe it's saying I still need to make one because I haven't put it down on the totem thing. So I should go and do that so that it doesn't keep telling me that that's something I haven't done. Let's run over and quickly do that. And then I'll get all the stuff together that I need for catching one of those needle noses. I may as well grab a few mushrooms on the way. They're good for healing and stuff. I think I can go down this way, actually. And then that takes me straight to this place. This obelisk is ready. The eastern obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. No, that's not the one I can do. It must be this one then. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. Necromantic charm. You place the token of undeath into the base and it flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. There we go. So we need to go get that drake, and I've forgotten what I need to do to get the drake. So let's go and have a look at him again. I think he was over here, wasn't he? and see what his weakness is, because I've forgotten since last episode. So let's get my witch eye out. So it's a snacrifice. Right, okay. And what did I need for a snacrifice? Let's remind myself what I needed for a snacrifice. I needed one of those dudes. So I need the mushrooms. I need a bottle of water. Okay. So I probably need an empty jar. I need some clay. Need to go down the well. Need to get a cinder. All that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I can see why I left this to this episode. But we will probably do that kind of next, I think. So what do we need for a smoke pellet? I need another frog, and I need some more clay. It's all about the clay, isn't it? Let's grab some frogs then. Let's grab my net. Grab me some frogs. Me, you. Lovely. Never hurts to have a few more than needed, does it? Okay, so let's have a look and see what else we need. We've got some frog slime. We need clay. Right, okay. Let's head back to the well then and go just get all the clay I can find. So I'm going to need the water source. I'm going to need the bottles. Yeah, just a bit generally, I think the well is the place to be. You can kind of dig up a few things in the swamp and get some clay, but the well is the best place, really. Seemingly. Oi! Get off me. Go away. We'll just quickly head back to the well. I'll just annoy everything on the way. Not very far away. Nothing's very far away in this. It's just you kind of sometimes you think it is. Right, so let's get the trowel out and do a dig. Dig up all this clay because I'm needing clay like all the blinking time. I'm not too worried about the frog. There's kind of a lot of places where I can get frogs. But if you're struggling for frogs early on, go and dig clay because sometimes frogs come out. If you're in like the early section. So we've already got enough to make a bottle now. I need a bottle of water and I need 3 other pieces of clay, I think. Dig that one as well. Never hurts to have too many, does it? I have no idea how to get the key for that though. That might come up later, I guess. Tells me there's still things to do. Quite a few shiny stones now. Right, let's make a bottle and fill it with water. Oh, I can't make it because I don't have the cinder. Brah. Let me just check that I don't already have a bottle. Sometimes I do. Nope. Alright then, off we go. Let's go to the nearby camp. Alright, come here you. I couldn't resist, okay? They're just jumping around in front of me, taunting me. Making me feel inadequate. I don't know. So yeah, let's head over to the little camp down here. Where we have a fire. That likes to respawn itself every so often and gives me coals and sometimes those soot imps, but it doesn't seem like there was any soot imps there today. So I'll make myself a little clay jar and we'll go down the well again and grab some water in it. What was the other thing I needed to make? It was something for the snacrifice, wasn't it? Hang on. Oh no, that was for the snacrifice. What else did I need clay for then? It was something. It was the smoke bomb, wasn't it? Alright, so we've got a smoke bomb. So I can make a new sewing kit. Let's get it down as well. And then let's get... Oh look, there's loads of clay back again. Nice. This is what we need. This is what we need. Come here, froggy frog. You are what I need, because you're a frog. Don't ask me about that. Froggy frog, frog. Come here, froggy frog. Come here, froggy frog, froggy frog, frog, frog. Alright, okay, so I've got my water now. Pick up all these clay and the shiny stones, because why not? I've got a smoke bomb I can use now, and I can get those needle noses for my sewing kit. I have my water, so that now means that I can make this soporific potion. Then I need a piece of roast beast and some magic paste. Magic paste means I need milk, so we're going to need to get another pot and get some milk in it. Unless I already made the magic paste. Yeah, no, I already do have magic paste. Okay. I already do have magic paste. But I don't have any roast beast. I've forgotten how to get that. Oh, here we go. Roast beast. We need meaty morsel, which we've got. Witch spice. And 3 embers. Okay, let's get the witch spice going. And I can get embers in the camp. So I might want to just go back to the bear camp first. And just go around all the campfires, getting a load of embers. And then that should be good for that then. And I think I need the... That's my sacrifice done then, is it? Yeah. Yeah, so let's go back to the beastie's camp. I can find the entrance to it. Did I go too high? I think I did. Let's get down here. Yeah, this is the way. No, this is too low. Oh no. This is the way we find a path, find a path, find a path. This is the way. Lakeshore path. Right, so I want to go in here and I want to go through all of the soldiers' campfires and grab all of the tasty, tasty coals. And try not to get eaten by the bear. I like that it gives you a little while to find these, like, soot motes. You know? Yeah. The bear might think I was trying to catch him, and then I'd be in trouble. Okay, so we're done with that. I think I'm done with that chest. There's actually another thing of coals here. Oh man, stop going so close to the bear. You're so annoying, soot sprites. Okay, so we've got those. Awesome. So now... oh dear. So now I can make the roast beef. The roast beast, even. And that then means I can make the sacrifice. Lovely. So we're going to go up against the Drake with that. So... what else do we need for the bear? Metamorphosis elixir. Let's have a quick look and see if I can make that yet. Or if I even have it. Maybe I even have one. What does it even look like? Metamorphosis elixir. I feel like I already have one of those. I do. Let's see if we can pop it in here then. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Metamorphosis elixir. You ladle out a good portion of the writhing tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more just for texture. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. Okay, so now for the bear, we've put everything in it. We've got everything in except for the teddy bear. And for the teddy bear, I needed a protective talisman for the sergeant. Let's go and talk to the sergeant. I may have already made one. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me in? Oh, okay. Let's have a look and see if I can make one. For that, I need that gem, that magic paste. Okay, so magic paste is going to be needed for... I'm going to have to go and find some milk. And I need that for 2 things now. No, I need it... Ah, see, I'd made it for... Probably for making the protective talisman. I think. I keep having to use things for other things. So we'll have to go back and see the cow. So that means I need to go and make a pot. Wow, I'm already out of cinders. That's crazy. And then I need to make the protective talisman. So, oh, there's another fireplace there. I think we could do with just going through as many fireplaces as possible. Because I'm constantly... 2 of those guys, really? Wow, I'm going to have loads of them. Boop. Boop. Any other goodies around here? Don't think so. Okay, so I'm trying to avoid this bear. Looks like a lot of this has respawned, which is great. It's respawning quite fast, and that is quite nice. I'd be having some terrible trouble if things weren't respawning quite fast. I'm back at you. I don't know how many of these guys I'm going to need, but, you know, if I've got them, catch them. May as well. Okay, right. Let's go to the fast travel and let's go see the cow. Oh, how much clay do I have? Oh, I do have enough. Okay, cool. Right, so I've got 2 pots now because I need 2 milks. But if I'm going to go down there, I kind of need my needle nose, don't I? Because then I can do everything at once. So while we're up here, let's just nip into the swamp quickly. Nip on into the swamp and let's go and like smoke bomb some of these guys. I've got to smoke bomb them and then I've got to hatchet them. Smoked you out. And hatchet. No, I need the hatchet. Can't believe I only managed to get 1 with that smoke bomb. That's very irritating, but I hope, well, 1 is enough, so... I would prefer to have gotten more than 1, but he didn't quite play into my plans, so... The other thing is I could do this. I could do the sacrifice while I'm up there as well, because I've got that too. Save me going up and down. Up and down and back and forth. So, sewing kit. I should be able to make that now. I need the sewing kit to make a dreadful doll. So, we'll make a dreadful doll. So, sewing kit, craft. Dreadful doll, craft. And that should make the bandits all run away. And I'm just going to need some milk. I also need to make one of these. Oh, I can do that. Okay, cool. A wicked gemstone. I've got that now. So the talisman is nearly done. And then I just need to make the magic paste. So I need a couple of bottles of milk. I've got a couple of bottles, so we need to go make the milk. So, in the meantime, let's go and see this Drake. So I'm going to just use the Witch's Eye on him quickly and see what it is, what else I need to use after we use the sacrifice. It's always a bit scary. Shears, okay. So shears to clip his teeth out. Right, okay, so. Whoa. Okay, so sacrifice place. And hopefully that will make him fall over or whatevs. We can snip his tooth out. That's all I'll get for now. Hoping that was his teeth. So look at my inventory now. I should have a drake tooth, please. Oh gosh, did it fall on the ground or something? Yeah, it fell on the ground. No! That's all I need. That will finish off the leech's thing, hopefully. Alright. The eastern obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons in years, but who knows what's out in the swamp. Drake Fang. You drop the sharp reptilian fang into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's centre. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada, recite the evocation of necrodermis, blah blah, apply the canopic ointment. Right, seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. Where's he gonna be though? What? Where on earth am I gonna find that? Should be here somewhere. Oh wow, great, thanks. Not like a good bit of direction. Ugh, this must be where that nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Oh, these guys. Okay, they are actually corpses. Similar, but not the right body. This poor soul doesn't fit the description. This husband's not the one. This isn't the right one either. Maybe this one down here? Unfortunate. This isn't it. Unfortunate. Whatever. Okay. What are these? Like ashes or something? Embalming salts. Oh, I need those. The stuff. The stuff and things. This one? Oh, I'm sure we already did that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. He's still asleep, fortunately. Well, it's none of them. Oh, there's one up there. Not this one. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. In a frog. I've got to catch a frog then. Oh gosh. Alright, okay. The Frog King. Much larger than conventional witchy familiar. Let's have a chat. Can we have a chat? Bro, can it be? Has a lovely young warsel wandered its way into my palace? You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Har har har, wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects. and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food, burp, to be nice and tender. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass you here, have you? Right, yay high, full beard, deadish? The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma, and fall off the bone ribs. But I am sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around, as if daring you to try something. Right, so we now need... A witch, of course, always has something she can try. Digestive tablets. Make him throw up the body, I guess. Ew. So how do we make digestive tablets? We have all the things we need except for some goblin snot. How do I get goblin snot? Okay, well, I know what the goblins are. I've had them run away from me before when I've used the doll. I may need to use another doll. Oh, headphones, stop it. Yeah, I've sorted. Right, so yeah, I need to use this doll for the... Right, I'm gonna go get the milk and I'm gonna do the other stuff and then we'll work on the goblin snot later. We're just gonna pick away at these quests and try and work them all out slowly. I got no sound. Come here. There we are. Now I've got sound. Oh, and that's really loud. Let's turn that right down. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's go across this bridge. Tempting forest path. Right, so I'm going to go through the quick travel. So it's a dreadful doll. It is a goblin, so I don't know why none of the goblins previously dropped any goblin snot. As far as I'm aware, anyway. I did look, I'm sure. But we'll go up to the main... I don't know, maybe that goblin's the one to get. Maybe it's a particular goblin or something. But I don't want to use the dreadful doll on that just now. I want to use the dreadful doll down in the forest area. So I want to find the fields area, sorry. I want to find the cow and I want to find the bandits. I want to progress those quests on a bit. Some grasshoppers here. That was kind of useful. A lot more of them today, actually. Lots of you guys today, huh? You wee beasties. There we go. Oh no, the turkey is following me. Get away, turkey. Get away. Horrible wee beasties. Okay, so these guys. Let's rattle this doll. Bandit boss. Ah, sly old fox. How do you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach them young'uns that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ha ha ha, I ain't afraid of nothing, are you? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works in the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his, but on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We were just playing games, you know? Yeah, we seen that family, a boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him too. So you didn't kidnap them. Where are they now? You know, you remind me of my dear old Ma. She didn't take no guff from no one, neither. Ah, she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got my Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family. Humble pie. This brute could use a healthy helping of crow. Right, let's have a look. How we make humble pie. Oh, it's more roast beast. Okay. But I can I've got enough meat. I just need to get some more embers and stuff. There are campfires in this very camp as well. Witch spice. You always seem to be able to make quite easily. What else is in humble pie? Dough. And dough requires 3 eggs. I have to go and find chickens for that. Some grain and some more milk. Gosh, we're going to need a lot of embers. I hope I don't have to make another doll to get back in this camp, because that's going to drive me nuts if I have to do that. I will not be amused. I'm hoping that getting past them once and having spoken to their boss, I should be able to go in there again. Let's just double check. Oh yeah, yeah, it seems like the game is not being too mean to me. Alright, let's see what's in the chest. Oh, a mending poultice. Okay. To be honest, that's pretty easy to make myself, so I'm not too impressed with that, honestly. Pheasant. I need to find more coals, so I need so much milk. Ah, so annoying. So I've got 2 jars of milk, which I could either use for the humble pie, or what I think I'm going to do is come back to that later. And I'm going to do the 2 things that I need. So I need the talisman, which means I need magic paste. I'm going to make the magic paste. We're going to make the talisman. For the bear. Okay. Then I also needed magic paste for something else. Was it for the leech? Or something? I'm not sure. Hang on. Did the talisman. Needed a pie. You needed... I don't know. Oh, hang on. Journal would have told me. Oh, a digestive tablet. What did I need for that? I can't remember. No, I need a goblin snot. Okay, okay. Well, then I probably need a smoke pellet, and I probably need to get another sewing kit so I can make another one of these stupid dolls. And then get another nose, and then like try and shake that at a goblin and hope it drops snot. I know I needed milk for something else. Fine. Do you know what? I'm going back to the bear. I don't care anymore. Just want to get something done. Something finished. Something more complete. I've lost the fast travel point as well. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's just go back to the bear's camp, which is right by here. And we'll just quickly sort that out, and then we've at least made some progress, I feel. If I could get the bear done this episode, that would be amazing. And then we'll carry on working on the ox and the leech. Goblin snot. Where am I going to get that, though? I should check out the goblin places that I've been to previously and see if anything has dropped there. Although whether I'll be allowed to go near it, I'm not sure. Alright, bear. I think we're nearly done now, so... Oh no, it wasn't that. I need the teddy bear. So we've got the talisman. Here, this ought to shield you from harm for a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck, then clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow, you weren't kidding. Haha, that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give you then I'll give that bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off into the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. I get to go in the bear's tent. He's got a big chest of stuff in here. I'm gonna take it all, including the pot. Yay, pots. I did trifle. Surely this will do. Right. Let me get out of here. Oh yeah. Right, let's get into this pot. Frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Torn teddy bear, yes. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from the rivets and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapours. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing fluid. It may not be the finest honey mead around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. The brewery wheezes in defeat. You doubt it'll ever make mead again. Okay, so we've done the mead barrel. Weaknesses. Mead barrel. Ah, Captain, I brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savouring the peculiar flavour. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Roar! You know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favourite brew, you hayseed. The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises a huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him, completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness, stunned in awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonourably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he's reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? Oh, he's gone tiny! In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear, where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it? He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. And that teddy bear is mine. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what that old goat's after. I hope he's happy. Okie dokie, the bear is completed. Wonderful stuff. And probably would be good for me to grab as much clay and as many embers on the way back as I can. I can never resist those little soot dudes. Yeah. Because I seem to need pots all the blinking time. Right. Seem to need them all the time, so I think it's very useful to grab as many as I can when I've got the opportunity. And that way I might save myself a trip at some point. This one there. Okay, cool. And off we go. So, yeah. I think I'm going to jump down the well and grab all the clay down there as well. Just so we can get more milk and things. And then I have to have a think about goblin snot. In fact, shall we have a quick look around where I previously scared goblins before? And just make sure that I haven't missed anything around there. Because there could be something just already on the ground that I could quickly sneak in and grab. Things don't tend to despawn in this, seemingly. Although it might do after a while. But it's worth a little look. Alright. I may just have to make a new one. Oh, it's right there, look. Steal! I took a bit of damage, but I didn't have to make another doll. Yeah! Yeah. There's more. I'm going to take a little health potion. Well, actually, no. I'm not even going to take a health potion. So I'm running there like a crazy person and just grab it and run away. Yes! I knew it! I'm really glad that it doesn't despawn stuff. It's very, very handy. So I'm super, super pleased about that. So let's make the digestive tablets. And we'll head back to the swamp and go see the frog. And then we're gonna spend some more time working on... Well, can I make that roast beast yet? What else did I need for that? Oh yeah, I can make the roast beast. And then we just need the... a chicken foot? Or a pheasant foot or something? A crow's foot. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to make some traps. I need to find some crows, okay. And then I need to make dough as well, which is... going to be eggs. So I'm going to need to find eggs. I know how to get grain. I know how to get milk. So I'm going to have to work on crow's feet and eggs. But that's fine. I've got one egg from a chest so far, which says to me I don't know how to get them yet. But let's go back to the swamp first. And go and have a little chat to the froggy frog. We might be able to finish the leech. I don't know how much more we've got to do with the leech. But it'd be nice if we could, so let's just do this. And then maybe next episode we might have to just like wait till next episode to finish off the ox. Okay, Murkadoki. So I imagine the crows are probably in the field area. There's only bluebirds in the forest, and I don't think there's really any birds around here, so... Hello. Frog rolls his eyes around, as if daring you to try something. Digestive tablets. You wrap a juicy looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps a small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue. The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, a delectable gift now. Thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you where. His nostrils flare for a moment. He sneezes and expects of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly. The entire swamp ceases its buzzing. Oh, this is disgusting. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knock you off your feet. Great Glinda's ghost, what a stench. Wizard of Oz reference there. The wob froggles. The frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so it should fold up quite nicely. If you don't have much of an imagination, then you're lucky. Because I have a good imagination. Ooh. Okay, so the circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. Add the corpse. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it, spread-eagled against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisks, casting everything in sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk, one by one. Oh, get on with it. I haven't got all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. Ugh! Hi? Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that. The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry, wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Blech! Though he moves his jaw, the lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No, leech! Murdered me! He clutches at his hollow chest, as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her impatience? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry, I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife's worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, I late. As he shambles on into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. Alright, gotta get to her office now. We've got time just to do that. I think I've got a feeling we're near the end of the Leech's quest. Okay, let's go. I should probably heal myself as well. Just in case she, I don't know, decides to swing at me or something. So, the Leech's office. There's a bookshelf or two up here. While the Leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That's until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles, and you quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogues the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. Embalming salts. The wine is just waiting to be salted. Let's have a look. So I know we have picked up embalming salts. Were we given any kind of recipe? Might not be embalming salt though. Let's have a look at it with the witch's spirit salts. Right, okay. That would be why. Inventory, I'm sure we had a spirit salt recipe, and that is embalming salts and unveiling powder. We've got all the stuff we need for unveiling powder. Perfect. Spirit salts. Ready. There you go. It is all salty. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the Leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. Ah, that addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely, sharp flavour, full body too. She can't taste the salt, so apparently. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention, her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilises herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms as tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's pick that up. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly, drained by the very spirits she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Quest completed, the leech. Well done. So we'll have a quick look around for any nice chests or anything like that. I don't think we might have already had them, no, possibly. The nurse is still about. Maybe I'll chat to the nurse. I don't know if she'll say anything. I don't believe it. This was happening right under my nose the whole time. Oh, okay, so she knew nothing about it. I'll let her off then. So, next episode, I think we're going to have to end it there. We're at 51 minutes, so I am going to end it there. And next episode, we are going to just finish off the Ox, and we've done our first 4 souls. That means we're about a third of the way through the game at that point, which is really cool. So we're going to do that next episode and get it all finished off, and then we will see what further things the goat has for me to do. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.